Welcome to Librarian Recommends. Hi, my name is Trish and I'm one of the librarians at Barbican Library, and I'm going to bring you some suggestions of books to read or listen to via a Librarian Recommends session fortnightly on a Thursday. If the library is not open, you can still download ebooks and audiobooks using our free RBdigital app. If you need help using the app, please take a look at our user guide video, which you can find in the video section on the left of this Facebook page, or go to our YouTube channel using the link above. Today I'm going to feature ebook and e-audio titles that have been recommended by our staff, so there's a wide range of subjects and genres to dip into. Firstly, I'm going to mention some ebook titles you might be interested in trying. The first recommendation is from Nadine and is 5 different books by Ace Atkins: Angel Eyes, Cheap Shot, Kickback, Little White Lies and Spencer Confidential. I've been a fan of Robert B. Parker for years, mainly for his series of books about Spencer, a wise-cracking private detective in Boston. When it was announced that other authors would be carrying on the series after Parker's death in 2010, I was extremely reluctant to read them, as I didn't think anyone could match up to Parker's excellent writing. I finally bit the bullet and read Ace Atkins' work and was very impressed. He has managed to capture Parker's tone perfectly. So if you're looking for the ultimate hero who beats Jack Reacher hands down, I recommend you read Ace Atkins. The next suggestion is from Sarah, The Secrets of Pain by Phil Rickman. The Merrily Watkins series is just wonderful. I can't recommend them enough. The book sits somewhere between crime, horror and supernatural thriller. They're not easy to categorise. Set in Herefordshire and the Welsh borders, the books follow the career of Merrily Watkins, a rural parish vicar who is also the deliverance consultant for the Diocese of Hereford. You might know the term exorcist better. This is book 11 in the series, but you can read it as a standalone novel. The central theme in this story features an SAS chaplain with a problem he should pass to Merrily, but he tries to deal with it himself. There are terrible consequences. There is a link to London in the form of Mithras and the London Mytharium, which is worth a visit if you haven't been. I love this series. They are cleverly written so that you can take the supernatural events at face value or find a rational explanation for them. It's scarier when you can't see the monster in the shadows. How about this recommendation from Tasman? The Terror by Dan Simmons. This is quite a long book, but the blurb is quite intriguing. It was released in 2007 and has already been made into a TV show starring Kieran Hines. This book recounts the story of the true, ill-fated 1845 voyage to find the Northwest Passage. But Dan Simmons puts his own original twist on it. Originally, when the 129 men set off, they are full of hope and promise. But 2 years later, Sir John Franklin's ships, HMS Terror and Erebus, are stranded in the Arctic ice. It's endlessly cold and desolate. Supplies are running low. The men's mental health is deteriorating. They get scurvy. Things are really bad. And in addition to it all, there is something frightening out there, stalking the men and killing them one by one. It's unsettling and full of tension. Read at your own risk. The final ebook suggestion is from Danai, Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. This is a true classic, and for a book that was written in 1934, this is still an absolute belter of a story. Quite fast-paced, full of great individual character stories, which all tie up beautifully at the end. And it also has the magnificent Hercule Poirot in charge. I read this first when I was about 9 or 10, and was so shocked by the ending that I had to reread it almost immediately and see if I could spot all the clues. Agatha Christie is still the queen of crime, and really cannot be beaten if you enjoy a classic whodunit. And now on to some audiobooks. Listening to books is a different experience to reading and can be really immersive. So if audiobooks are new to you, why not give them a go? The first suggestion is from Wing and links to the previous ebook. The Mystery of Three Quarters by Sophie Hannah. This is an enjoyable and entertaining whodunit. Poirot investigates a puzzling mystery. Why 4 people have received a letter, allegedly from Poirot himself, accusing them of murdering Barnabas Pandy. But Poirot has also never heard of a Barnabas Pandy, and has accused nobody of murder. Poirot wonders how many more letters of this sort have been sent in his name. Who sent them and why? More importantly, who is Barnabas Pandy? Is he dead? And if so, was he murdered? And can Poirot find out the answers without putting more lives in danger? There is intrigue, humour, and a surprise ending to this book. The next recommendation is from Tasman. The Vintage Girl by Hester Brown. In this book we meet Evie, a single woman in her late 20s who works in antiques. She's into all things vintage, and when asked to help a friend by cataloguing family heirlooms at Kettleshire Castle in Scotland for a week, she happily accepts. Evie arrives during preparations for one of the biggest dances of the year, discovers family secrets, and gets introduced to the handsome heir of the castle, Robert. Will she find love? This book has lovely descriptions of the surrounding area and is warm and witty. Recommended for fans of romance. It's a cosy read to make you smile. The next book is recommended by myself. Dead Girls Dancing by Graham Masterton. This is one of the books in the Katie Maguire Irish detective series, which I find to be gripping reads with lots of twists and turns along the way. And although they form a series, they can easily be read as standalone novels. In this story, there is a massive fire in a dance studio in Cork, and 13 women, all promising dancers, are found dead. It appears to be a tragic accident, but Katie Maguire sees murder. It isn't the first such fire in Cork, and this leads Katie to face her most chilling killer yet. Finally, I have another recommendation from Tasman. Silver Sparrow by Tayari Jones. This is the preceding book to An American Marriage, which won the Women's Prize for Fiction in 2019. Silver Sparrow is set in middle-class 1980s Atlanta, the focus being on 2 black families linked in an unusual way. My father, James Witherspoon, is a bigamist, is the first line of the story, spoken by 15-year-old Dana, who grew up always knowing that she and her mother had to be kept the secret. While not far away, her father has a legitimate family with a daughter of a similar age called Charisse. Being the shadow family causes inner turmoil for Dana and her mother, who know everything about the public family and have to deal with their feelings of secrets and jealousy. Contrastingly, Charisse and her mother know nothing about the situation. When the 2 girls become friends and the truth eventually comes out, what will happen? And what are the consequences for living a lie? I do hope you enjoy these ideas from our staff for your next read or listen. And don't forget, if these titles are unavailable when you look, you can search by genre and availability or browse in the RBdigital app. Do use the comments section below to add your own suggestions of books you think our customers might enjoy. And if we don't already have them available in our RBdigital collection, we will see if we can add them. Before I go, I would like to thank my colleagues for their invaluable help putting these recommendations together. Stay safe and well, and see you soon. Bye!